Applying for an MBA is a huge decision, and the worst mistake you can make is rushing into it at the wrong time. I see so many applicants wasting their best shot at top MBA programs because they apply too soon or worse, too late. Today, we are going to answer the big question: should you apply for an MBA in 2025, or would waiting another year actually improve your chances? When you're applying to an MBA program, it is very crucial to look at the timing, look at your fit with the program, have the right academic credentials, have the professional experience that the schools are expecting, and the personal qualities which the MBA programs will expect from you. So, these are things that are important when you're looking at applying to an MBA program. And today, we are going to take up the timing part. Timing is crucial, and let's see if you are at the right point in time to apply for the MBA now. What we'll cover today is how to evaluate your MBA readiness, who should apply this year and who should wait, the three biggest mistakes applicants make in MBA timing. And we'll also do a mini profile assessment to help you decide whether you are ready to apply to the MBA now or not. By the end of this session, you will know whether 2025 is the right time for you or if you need to strengthen your profile first. So grab a notebook and let's get started. The first thing that you need to understand is how MBA programs actually evaluate candidates. Think of an MBA as an investment. Schools are investing in you, expecting you to succeed post MBA and boost their brand. What do they look for? Some key things that the schools will consider before they take you up for an interview or they offer you the admit to the MBA program are your work experience. Most top MBAs prefer candidates with 4 to 6 years of work experience. It's not just about years, it's about what you've done. So your career progression becomes important. Have you taken more responsibility at work? Have you had enough promotions? Has your role expanded over the years or are you stuck in the same position? The next thing that the schools will also consider is your leadership and impact. What have you done beyond your job description? Have you led projects? Have you influenced key decisions? Or have you mentored others? Next, of course, is your test scores, your GMAT or GRE scores. It is not everything that the school will look at, but they will definitely consider your GMAT or GRE scores. And a great score will definitely help boost your application. A strong profile can sometimes compensate for a lower score, but while you have the time, please work hard on the GMAT or the GRE scores and try and achieve as much as possible on the test scores part as well. The fifth thing, and a very important aspect of what is considered in your profile by the MBA programs, is the clarity of career goals. Do you have a solid why MBA answer? Can you explain your goals in a clear and logical way? If you aren't growing in your role, if you lack leadership experience or have no clear career plan, then you might need another year to strengthen your profile. Now let's break this down further. Who should apply in 2025 and who should wait? I'm going to divide the applicants into two categories: who should apply right now and who should wait. You should apply for an MBA in 2025 if you have around 4 to 7 years of experience. Your career growth is strong, you have promotions, you have bigger responsibilities since maybe the last 2 years, and you already have leadership stories, you have been leading teams, you have projects where you have created impact that you can speak about, and your career goals are clear and you have a clear roadmap towards that. Plus, you have a competitive GMAT or a GRE score. Or if you are if you are retaking it soon, then you are confident of getting a strong GMAT or a GRE score. If your answer is affirmative to all of these questions, then this is the perfect timing. You should apply for your MBA, target MBA programs in 2025 itself. However, you should wait if you have less than 3 years of experience, unless you are applying for a deferred MBA or the traditional 2-year MBA in India. Your career growth has been stagnant. You have been in the same role for years. There have been no promotions to talk of, or you lack leadership experience and you can't demonstrate impact. Also, in case your GMAT or your GRE score is far below the school average and you haven't been able to improve it yet, it's not the best time to apply for the MBA right now. Plus, if you don't have a lot of clarity on why you need an MBA, this is again a red signal that you should definitely not be going in for the MBA right now. You need to spend more time introspecting, spend a year building leadership experience, refining your career goals. What you can do is you have time to fix those profile gaps. In case you are not ticking the check boxes on some of these points, then you can just wait for some more time. Don't worry, you have time right now. The applications will start sometime in July and the first round deadlines will be sometime in September, so you can fix the gaps before the next cycle. We'll also be looking into these particular tips and strategies of how you can really fix the gaps in terms of your profile over the next few months in the next webinar that we'll have. Now, Even strong candidates make mistakes when deciding when to apply. Let's talk about the top three mistakes that kill applications. The first is applying just because everyone else is. Many applicants apply just because their colleagues are doing it. That's not a reason to apply to an MBA program. Apply when you are ready, not because of external pressures. A lot of times I hear people, telling me about, I have already come to this age. Now I'm getting older, so I want to get done with the MBA right now. So while you might want to get done with the MBA right away, the school might not probably see that as the right time for you to pursue an MBA. A better approach would be to wait for 1 or 2 more years and gain that leadership experience which the schools expect, and then apply to your target MBA programs. The second mistake would be applying without a clear why MBA answer. Many applicants struggle to articulate why they need an MBA, and they would just look at the schools and formulate their goals backwards from what the school has to offer. Now this makes your application weak. If you can't clearly explain your post MBA goals, and you can't clearly give me a roadmap of how you'll achieve your career goals, it is better to wait and refine your story. A better approach would be to spend time networking, talk to the alumni, talk to the current students, explore what the program has to offer and the career options that are more suitable for your role, so that you are able to build a strong profile and you are able to build a strong YMB answer for yourself. The third mistake is applying with a weak profile when another year could really strengthen your application or your profile. Some candidates apply when their GMAT is way below the average, just because it is round 3 and the cycle will end. Well, the next round is just around the corner, and you can actually, just get a higher score and you will have better chances at the target program that you are so keen on applying to. So, in case your work experience is too light, or in case your GMAT or your GRE score is below average, it is best to improve your GMAT, get that leadership experience, build on that career impact, and wait till you do that. If any of these mistakes sound like you, it might be better to wait another year and build a stronger profile rather than pushing your application this year itself. Now, let's do a quick self assessment of how you can evaluate whether you are at the right stage in your career to get yourself an MBA or not. Take 30 seconds to answer these questions very honestly. And the questions are: first, what is your total work experience in years? Second, what has been your career growth like? Do you have ample promotions to talk about? Have you taken up more responsibilities at your workplace? What are the projects that you're contributing to? How do you stand out amongst the peers, around you? What is your GMAT or your GRE score? Is it competitive with respect to the school average, the target schools that you have in mind, or does it need improvement? What about your leadership experiences? Have you led teams? Have you led initiatives? Have you led major projects in your career? What are your career goals? Do you have a clear YMB answer? So if you are struggling for any of these questions, if you've struggled to answer any of these questions, it may mean that your profile needs more work before you apply. And what you should be doing right now is, just wait for some more time, get yourself a reality check, and build on the weak points that you have identified over here. If you answered positively on all of these questions, you are ready for 2025. Go ahead and put up your MBA applications. Start writing start journaling your thoughts, start introspecting on all of these stories and the growth journey that you have had so far. Get done with your GMAT and GRE, and prepare for your applications. Then the timing to start with your applications will be anywhere from March till June, so that you can spend as much time on building a strong story. But if some answers are weak, then you should focus on profile building over the next few months before you get on to the MBA application process in reality. So, should you apply in 2025? Hopefully, you have a clearer answer now. So, should you apply to an MBA in 2025? Hopefully, you have a clearer answer now. And in case you want a profile assessment, in case you want to discuss with us about your career plans and see, in case we can add any value to your introspection for your MBA journey, definitely do get in touch with us. You can schedule a call with us on our website, that is goalispeed.com. And in our next webinar, we'll be discussing and breaking down the class profiles, helping you understand where you fit. We'll also be looking at the category of applicants in different MBA programs. See you there, and all the best for your MBA journey.